What's going on, guys? Percy TCG here, and today we're bringing you a market watch. Today, I feel like today's market watch is warranted because of the fluctuation of prices with a lot of the cards. Just reveals coming out and other cards performing well in tournaments. I feel like now is a good time to do another market watch. So this guy's still expensive. Don't ask me why. Probably because there's only 2 listings and people are paying $115 for it, but that's why it's expensive. The Alt Art Fanatec Elk, obviously it's gonna be expensive out the gate. Someone spent $80 on it, so good luck to you white players trying to get the Alt Art there. Ice Shield is still the same price. Freestyle, I feel like it's gonna be a staple in any 2-cost rush deck. So I mean, I could see this price dropping down to maybe like $20 when the card is kind of old, but yeah. We have the Seagworm still at $20. The Saga Rare's dropped by like a little bit, not much. Like I said, the lowest this will see is like $30, and then it's gonna skyrocket. Promos and stuff. Promos are dropping. These I guess you could call them alt art promos, but I saw this last night at $17. I'm gonna be honest, guys. The absolute ice shield's sticking. The $20 is $20. You gotta pay the $20 for it. Axe Biter, $20 right now. It's dropped a tiny little bit, but let's be real here. The price is probably going to go down by like $5 more and probably be the price of Dual Eagles by the time everything's said and done and all the promos have gone into circulation. So alt arts, I'm not surprised by the Starblessed Draw and King Curse. King Curse is such a staple in purple, and then Starblessed Draw is a staple in a lot of decks. Deadly Balance, same deal. The Dual Eagle winner dropped a little bit. Ooh, let's see. The Derm Dyna was $30. Now it's dropped a lot, so I feel like $20 is a good price for this as well. Giganorex is a little pricey, but it's performing in tournaments, so I can't complain. If it's performing in tournaments, the price is justified, but if it's not performing in events, then this price is ridiculous. But the deck is just good, so the price is going to be driven up. I am so surprised by this Pegasaurus price. I thought this card would come out more expensive. It's probably because people don't run it. People say this card's bad, but I just don't see how it's bad. Yeah, it needs level 3 for the refresh 2, but it's literally like a I guess semi Royal Potion almost. Not really. Royal Potion's way better, but you get what I'm saying. The card is still pretty decent. SPR Michaela going down still. Royal Potions. These went up a little bit, but then they went back down to like 15. Then they dropped down to like 10. Now they're kind of on the rise again. Dual Eagles are as cheap as they've ever been, so if you want to pick up Dual Eagles. Do I see the price for these dropping? Yeah, definitely. Especially with 19 listings. I just don't see how this card doesn't drop in price, because people are actually... I feel like people, now that the local promos have been handed out so much, I feel like now is like kind of the time when promos are going to start to drop in price, because everyone's getting hold of the ones they need, and people are going to stop buying them. It's going to force sellers to kind of come down off the prices a little bit. Let's see. The Regain. Honestly, I don't think this is a bad price for Regain. I really don't. The reason being because Regain can be just splashed in almost any deck and still be a good option in the deck, a good tech, good anything. So the price, I feel like is pretty decent. Tournament pack, $5. You want to test your luck? Go ahead. King Curse went down a little bit, which I didn't expect, honestly. I expected this to stick at around $10, but it's dropping towards the $5 range, which it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. I told you guys about the Ryuts few market watches ago. These are $9 now. I still think that's a cheap price for Ryuts. In all honesty, finally the Fanatec Elk, people are off the hype train of Fanatec Elk, and they're only $4 a piece now. God Beast, I'm surprised he's gone up. Maybe more people are just playing Fabled Beast. I honestly don't know. Valkyrie Mist going back up because it's a good card. The Derm Dyna, $5, 484. Now the Derm Dyna, I feel like could be a little more, but I'm glad that the market's pretty cheap right now. Makes for easier access to starting the game. Seagworm Nova, I'm not surprised by this price, $5. The deck just has, I think, one top total in the which one? I don't know if it was the Chile event or if it was the online event with Play TCG. I don't know which one, but there was one top with the Star Dragon deck. So Maduke still cheap. Madukes are gonna. I don't see why people aren't buying these after seeing the Void Lord. The Void Lord literally summons Maduke for free. So I just. Do people not realize that Maduke is an undead as well? I don't know. I honestly don't know. And then Enterprise, $5 ain't bad for Enterprises. Baculus is going up. I have a bunch just sitting in my extra bulk. I didn't even know these were like $4 cards. That's a little crazy to me. Pegasion still $4. Why is the regular Pegasion more than the box topper? Six listings. See, like that type of stuff always confuses me when you have a higher rarity card cheaper than the regular. I don't know. And then the Tamagotchi promos are still $2 a piece. This is honestly War Angel Mace. Mace Knight. When opponent's spirit is destroyed via reducing his BP to 0, treat this as level 3. He's not that good. Honestly, I'm surprised Alice is so cheap. I'm surprised that God Beast is more expensive than Alice, because I feel like Alice is a better card. Everyone was just like shitting on this card when they started using it, because they're like, oh, the Alice sucks, it's so bad, yellow has no good units. Oh, and then they discovered God Beast, and apparently God Beast was so good, and then people started teching in Alice in the God Beast Fabled Beast deck, and then I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like this should be like a $5 to $10 card. Michaela, yes. Drop down to like $1, please, so I can get a playset for $4. Purple Smoke Valleys are actually $4. Hold on, is that has to be the hollow foils, right? No, there is no hollow foil of this. There is no hollow foil. So Purple Smoke Valleys are $4. I'm gonna have to pull out my Purple Smoke Valleys and throw them in my binder, in my trade binder. Dragonaga Assassin. I'm surprised this card isn't more, because this TCG player was sold out of these a couple weeks ago. Crimson Mail still cheap. I think this card's gonna get more expensive once that 2 actually drops. And then Dread Knight Nemesis. Why is this card so cheap? Let's be honest here. Every purple mid-range deck runs Dread Knight Nemesis. So why is it only $1? It's kind of hard to wrap my head around, because Maduke is not even played in every purple deck, right? Dread Knight Nemesis currently is played in every purple mid-range deck. So that's interesting to me. That is definitely interesting to me. It kind of seems like purple might be the cheaper deck to play, even though I think it's the most popular deck right now. The rest of this is just chump change, dirt cheap, whatever. We're not really worried about the dirt cheap stuff that's under $1. What the hell, Aravada? 225 for one Aravada? Isn't he a starter deck? He is. Card's good, I get it, but he comes out of the start deck, and you get 3 of them. I mean, honestly, I'm not too upset with the state of the market right now. I feel like there are a couple cards that could be priced a little differently, is all I'm gonna say. But there are also cards that are pretty cheap compared to what they should be. Like your Ryuts. Ryu is definitely... Where is he? Ryu is definitely a pickup for sure. The SPRs, $9. It's only because of this first effect I think that. Cores that would be placed into either player's life area placed on the spirit instead. That is the only reason, because we have the only thing that heals during your main phase is Counter Sword. That's it. Counter Sword. That's the only one that heals during your main phase. So if your opponent's ever running Counter Sword, then you'll get value out of this level 1, 2, and 3 effect. If they're not running Counter Sword, you're not getting value out of this. You're playing the card for its second effect, like I've said before. So, I don't know, man. I feel like the market's still in a healthy spot. Ice Shields and Axe Biters, I wish personally they were cheaper. I don't think they'll... What the... See, TCG players been having problems. I don't know. They showed me this damn squid. Like, I want to see... Never mind, I'm not going to finish that. But, anyways, I feel like the market's in a pretty good spot. I don't think markets... Obviously, you're going to have your cards that are staples that are going to be expensive. If you cannot afford Ice Shields and you made it this far into the video, play for suppression. I'm telling you, it's going to increase your defense tenfold. Like, in a lot of situations, suppression is actually the better card than Ice Shield. I'm not going to say a lot of situations, but there are situations where suppression is better than Ice Shield. So, with that being said, I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.